No more questions, Leah? No? All right, super. So the last session, the third session that we did last week, it is up in our library on Beyond Yoga TV. It's not on YouTube yet, just because I kind of slacked, forgot. But it will be on YouTube this week along with this session. So then you could go back and look at these sessions again. Or you could share them with your friends, right? Even if someone didn't make it to the live sessions. So before we get into breath work, I want to really quickly talk about, I'm not going to talk about the impact of the breath again, because if you all weren't convinced about the impact of the breath, you all won't be here. And we've talked about that 3 weeks in a row already. But I do want to say this, right? I always look up breath and people talking about breath and TED talks around breath, which we should absolutely do. But a lady described breath in a really interesting way in a video I saw recently, and I wanted to share it with you, right? Because I always emphasize breath up in your rib cage, right? The expansion of the rib cage, the expansion of the chest, the expansion of the back body. And the fact that the more space we make, is the more we can receive breath, right? Breath is a vacuum. The more we could create space, is the more breath moves into us. We don't actually pull breath into our body. We've heard that 3 weeks in a row. But sometimes while I mention the diaphragm, I often forget to emphasize that we draw our belly to our spine to help us move the breath upwards and sit up tall. But it doesn't mean we're not breathing down here. We are still very much breathing into the abdomen, right? The diaphragm is the main muscle of breathing. So the diaphragm has to descend down into your abdomen, and then you expand your rib cage and your chest and your back body. So the way she described it is this. Often how we breathe is vertically, right? We breathe into our belly, up into our chest, short vertical movements, right? And we want to actually learn to breathe longer vertically, but also horizontally. And it was the first time I've heard it described like that, even though it's the same thing as what we've been saying for 3 weeks. It's a nice way to think of it, is that think of your breath moving down and up, but then moving sideways across your body, expanding your torso and your rib cage, right? And to me, it was a really simple way to hear that way of breathing described. So I thought I would share that with you guys. So what we're going to do today is what I want to do is we're going to do quite a few breathing practices. If I could find my notes again. And we are going to repeat some of the ones we've done already, right? Because I don't want to give you guys too much to take away from this, but I want to give you enough. So I want to run through some breathing practices so that on your own, you have these tools to move with, right? You can take them into your lives. And I'm sure we will do more breathing sessions at some point in the future. But I just want you guys to have this stuff to go with. And I'm really bad at announcements, but before I get into this, I don't want to chat too much after our session, so I will quickly mention my first book reading, again, is next Thursday, same time. You get into it the same way. You can go to July 1st and click on the book reading and register. And I will be reading the first chapter of my book, and it's called Redefining God. Could be a kind of controversial one, but it'll be good, I promise. So I would love to have you all join me, and please share that with your friends and family as well, right? All right, so what we're going to do today is we're just going to sit up tall. Remember, you want to be comfortable and relaxed, right? So if that means lying on your back, you lie on your back. For you guys with your video off, I would recommend that if you're okay with it, turn it on so I can see your body and cue even the way you're breathing, right? Also remember, you don't want to build tension. If anything we do today creates anxiety for you, builds tension in your body, just let it go. Just forget what we're doing altogether. Come back to your breath and then rejoin us when you're ready, right? Don't force it. So when you sit up nice and tall, close your eyes. And just listen to your breath, tune into your breath for a moment. Look at where it's moving, look at how it's moving. Is it in your belly? Is it in your rib cage? Is it in your chest? Is it in the sides of your body? Where exactly is it? Is it slow? Is it fast? Is it deep? Is it shallow? And just listen. Just listen. Does your breath have a sound? If it has a sound, is it labored? Is it aggressive? Is it tense? Or is it soft and easy and loving? Just before we begin our official practice, I want to invite you as always to bring your hands to your heart and your thumbs to your chest. A reminder that the word spirit means to breathe. It comes from the Latin word spiritus. And everything we do has the potential to be prayer. And I want to invite you to consider that your breathing practice is also a form of prayer. So connect to God of your own understanding, form or formless, whatever that looks like. And connect any prayers or intentions that sit right with you today with so much going on in our world. Maybe so much going on in our lives. And together we simply ask that anyone in our world feeling any kind of loneliness or suffering or oppression or heartache or struggle, that they may be touched by our practice and they may feel a sense of relief and love and belonging and faith to move through whatever it is they are experiencing. And we ask that the resonance of not just our practice, but our lives create one of healing, inspiration, and upliftment for all of humanity. Together we inhale, and we offer up our prayers and intentions with our next exhale. Slowly, simply release your hands. Your hands can come palms up or palms down on your thighs. Just let your shoulders and your elbows also be relaxed, right? And we're going to start today with Ujjayi breathing, just a few rounds. Now, Ujjayi breathing is slow, smooth breathing through your nose. But as you breathe, imagine you were breathing out of your mouth. Your mouth just happens to be closed. So it's often described as trying to fog up a mirror with your mouth, but your mouth is closed. And you'll feel your breath and hear your breath take on an audible sound, right? Like a whisper. It kind of sounds like the ocean. And we're just going to move through a few rounds on your own. Try to lengthen your inhale. Then there's a slight pause in your breath. Then you lengthen your exhale. Then there's a pause at the bottom of the exhale. And then just continue your cycle. But I want you to note and feel the pause in your breath. Some Some would even say it's the most powerful part of your breath. It's that moment of absolute stillness where everything becomes one, where we experience being. See if you can begin to extend the breath just a little bit more. Feel the breath in the sides of the body. Feel the breath in the rib cage. Feel the breath in the belly region, right? The abdomen. I don't like using it with belly, but the abdomen, the lower torso. Imagine that you had wings like an angel and you were to expand the wings of your back and even breathe into your back body. Check and see if maybe you could sit up a little bit taller. At the same time, scan your body and see, are you holding tension in your shoulders? Are you holding tension in your face or your jaw or your tongue? Are your legs numb? You could switch across of your legs. You could absolutely move if you need to move, right? And now I'm going to count us through what we've done before, which is our square breath, right? 4-second inhale, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4. So you don't actually need to open your eyes. You can if you like, though. But I want you to come to the bottom of your exhale and pause. Now take a normal breath on your own. Then come to the bottom of your exhale again and hold. Now inhale for a count of 4, 2, pause for 4, exhale for 4, 2, still exhaling, pause, inhale for 4, pause, exhale for 4, pause. Inhale for 4, pause, exhale for 4, pause. One more round. Inhale for 4, pause, exhale for 4, pause and hold, and just release your breath. Just allow your breath to come back into you as it needs to, right? So in between each practice, each exercise, if you will, we're just going to allow your body to have some recovery breaths where it just kind of comes back to its natural state and creates a sense of balance. That is moments when we look at the breath without actually controlling the breath. like any relationship, right? To observe and honor your partner without actually controlling your partner. So the next practice we're going to do is going to warm up your diaphragm, and it's one we've done before, I think last week. It's called Kapalabhati. So some of you might be like, oh my gosh, when you start doing this, it's not the greatest thing till you really get your rhythm right. But just open your eyes if you're unfamiliar. So, or I'm going to place my hands here so you can see. People say you can do that through your nose or your mouth, but eventually you want to do it through your nose, right? Quick snaps in your stomach. So the only thing you're actually using is your diaphragm. My shoulders, my upper body doesn't move, right? So I'm going to try to exaggerate here. So if you just look at my hands, right? So it's just the abdominal muscles and diaphragm working. The exhale is active, but there's no active inhale, right? The inhale just happens by diaphragm and the belly releasing. That's it. It's not a pulling of air on your inhale. Once you release your belly and your diaphragm, air will come back into you, right? And I think last week we did 3 sets of 10. Today we're going to see if we could go to maybe 15, 20. But if you feel tension or anxiety, let it go. Come back to your normal breath and rejoin us on the next round, all right? So sit up nice and tall. Come to the bottom of your exhale. Of course, I'm going to clap your time, right? Let's take one normal inhale. One normal exhale. Come to the bottom of your exhale and pause. Inhale halfway and begin. Three, two, one. Inhale. Big inhale. Nice long inhale. Hold your breath. Relax your shoulder threads. And release your breath. So when you hold, see if you're holding tension in your body, right? Just allow your breath to come back into you. Gonna go a little bit longer now. Come to the bottom of your exhale and pause. Take one inhale, normal inhale. Normal exhale. Get all the way out your body, right? Belly to spine. Inhale halfway. Just up to about the rib cage. And we go again. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Hold. Hold but soften, right? Hold but relax. Hold doesn't mean stiffen your body. Just means hold. And slowly release. Of course, if you need to release your breath before my cue, please do. Allow breath to come back into you. And for those of you who have a practice already of Kapalabhati, if you want to go a little bit longer on this set, go a little bit longer, right? Go as long as you need. Come to the bottom of your exhale and pause. Take one nice smooth inhale. One nice long smooth exhale. Get all air out of your body. Belly draws to your spine. Inhale halfway. And we begin. 3, 2, 1, inhale. Hold. And slowly exhale. Allow your breath to move back into you. Just sit. Don't control the breath. Just allow it to move. Yes, switch across of your legs. Lie on your back if you like. We have a few more practices to do, but you can do these practices lying down, right? So important that the body is comfortable, that the body is relaxed. If your body isn't relaxed, you can't create space to receive breath. So our next practice, again, you don't have to open your eyes, but if you're new and you need to, just open your eyes and listen to me. We're going to split our breath into 3 parts on our inhale and 3 parts on our exhale. So I think we've done some version of Viloma, which is this separation of the breath, every week so far. This time we're going to do Viloma on the inhale and the exhale, right? So first third is your diaphragm into your belly, right? Diaphragm descends, belly expands with air. Second third is your side body and your rib cage expands like gills of a fish. And your top third is your sternum, your chest expands, even your back body, wings of your shoulders and your back expand, right? So we're going to split the inhale into 3 parts. And then split the exhale into 3 parts with recovery breaths in the middle, right? If that makes no sense to you, just stay with me, it will. Come to the bottom of your exhale and pause. And now let's take one normal breath together. Normal inhale. Normal exhale. Get all the air out of your body. Belly to spine, right? All the air out. Pause. Now inhale into your lower abdomen, your first third, diaphragm and belly. Pause. Inhale into your midsection, your rib cage, your side body. Pause. Inhale into your sternum, your back body, your chest. Pause and hold. Now exhale your top third, your sternum, your chest, your back body. Pause. Exhale your rib cage, your side body. Pause. Now exhale, your belly draws to your spine, your diaphragm ascends, your lower abdomen, get all air out of your body till you have no more air in your body. Hold and release your breath. Just allow your breath to come back in. Remember, you're trying to create space. You want to feel as much physical movement as you can without straining your body, right? Come to the bottom of your exhale and pause. Take one normal inhale. Pause. Take one normal exhale. Pause all the way out of your body. Now inhale into your lower third. Pause. Inhale into your diaphragm and your rib cage. Side body. Pause. Inhale into your sternum, your chest, your back body. Pause. Take an extra sip of air if you can. And now exhale from the top down in thirds. So exhale your sternum, your back body, your chest. Pause. Exhale your side body, your rib cage. Pause. Exhale, your belly draws to your spine, your diaphragm ascends into your rib cage. All the way out of your body till you have no more. Pause and hold. And release your breath completely. Just allow your breath to come back into your body. So we're going to go one more round. Come to the bottom of your exhale and pause. Take one normal inhale. Take one normal exhale. All the way out of your body. And now inhale into your lower abdomen. Your diaphragm descends, your belly expands. Pause. Inhale into your side body, your rib cage. Pause. Inhale up into your sternum, your chest, your back body. Pause. Take an extra sip of air if you can. And now exhale your top third, your sternum, your back body, your chest. Pause. Exhale your rib cage, your side body. Pause. Exhale, your belly draws to your spine, get all the way out of your body, your diaphragm ascends. Pause and hold. And just release your breath completely. Just allow your breath to move back into you. And I did want to do today our 4-7-8 breath, which we've done before. But because of time, we're not going to. I would rather do something else, introduce that to you guys. So just to recap, remember your breath when we did 4-second inhale, hold for 7, exhale for 8. That's also an amazing breath you can use to calm your body and increase your body's ability to absorb oxygen, right? You don't have to stay till 4-7-8 count. But what you do want to do is generally hold longer than you inhale and exhale longer than you hold. Yeah? Give me a nod if, yeah, good. But what we're going to do for last practice today is alternate nostril. Now, what we did last week was Chandra Vedana, which is inhaling through your left nostril and exhaling through your right? Inhaling through your left, exhaling through your right. And we used the setup of our thumbs and our index finger to do that, right? Not so much pinching your nose, but moving your hand so your thumb closes your right nostril and your ring finger closes your left nostril when you move your hand side to side, right? For those of you who weren't here last week, you pull your peace fingers in, peace, pull them in, and then you have your thumb and your ring finger, right? You don't actually want to pinch your nose. You're just using your fingers as you move your hand to lightly close your nostrils. So what we're going to do today, just give me your eyes a second till you get this. We're going to inhale through your left, exhale out your right, then inhale through your right and exhale out your left, right? So it is like going up and down, right? And I'll talk you through it, of course. We'll do about 4 rounds and then I'll leave you on your own. So sit up nice and tall. You can also do this on your back if you need to, right? Or a chair. Remember, you could sit in a chair or on a couch. That's more than fine. So come to the bottom of your exhale and pause. Take one normal inhale. Take one normal exhale. Bring your right hand to your face. Pull your peace fingers in. Close your right nostril by moving your hand to your left. Inhale through your left nostril. Close your left nostril by moving your hand to your right. Now exhale out your right nostril. Now inhale through your right nostril. Close your right nostril. Exhale out of your left nostril. So that's one cycle. Inhale through your left nostril. Close your left nostril. Exhale out your right nostril. Inhale through your right nostril. Close your right nostril. Exhale out your left nostril. Inhale through your left. Close your left. Exhale out your right. Inhale through your right. Close your right. Exhale out your left. One more round together. Inhale through your left. Close your left. Exhale out your right. Inhale through your right. Close your right. Exhale out your left. Now you can keep going on your own if you like, or just release your hand and allow your breath to return. Just know that if you're doing that, a complete cycle ends with the exhale out of your left, right? And looking at the breath is an amazing practice. So when you're finished, you can just release your hand, allow your breath to return, and just look at your breath. If you want, interact with your breath every now and again, but generally just look at it. So I want to thank you guys for joining me. You can include this practice by lying on your back, of course, palms turn up, toes turn out, and find Shavasana. You don't have to, you can remain seated. But the divine in me acknowledges the divine within yourself and all living things as I say namaste. And as always, I leave you with your breath and I leave you with love.